It's day 2 of the trailer build, putting up the rest of the shiplap, we're painting, and we're putting in the floors. Now I just need to decide how much shiplap to put up on the wall. I think I'm just gonna go all the way up the wall in case I want to rearrange furniture at any point. We have the armoire, which was originally right here, so I'm happy I put shiplap all the way up the wall, just in case I want to rearrange furniture at any point. I can, but I kind of like this setup. It's nice and open. I probably should have removed these, or at least made everything flush, because we have a little, it's like sticking out from the wall situation. It's okay though. It looks really bad over here, but I'm gonna cover it up. It's fine. I just want it to be cozy in here and look pretty, and then I'm gonna spend most of my days outdoors. So it's all groovy, baby. I'm gonna get my nails done. Construction jokes. Hilarious. I've booby trapped myself. I can't get out. I just need to turn this very large board around. Maybe we'll go through here. Oh God, it's windy. Nope, bad choice. Bad choice. Good news, I got my board turned around. Now I'm just measuring and cutting all the shiplap and then going to install it. While I build some Ikea ass furniture. I know this is silly, but instead of using a lot of wood and adding more weight to the trailer, I'm gonna do this for clothing, and I'll have baskets on the bottom, and then I'll hang my jackets and just whatever's in season. It'll look pretty and it'll be lightweight, and I already have the baskets full of clothes. So nice glasses.
Thanks for safety.
Do you DJ and cut boards at the same time?
Let's find out.
Look like a DJ. Next, I'm putting in the flooring. It's just plank flooring. There's one row of it. I thought I was getting peel and stick flooring, but it's just the click and snap, which actually kind of works. Just click and snap. But under here, oh my gosh, my fingers are still so beat up from building. I just nailed the final one in, so they all kind of stay in place. The armoire is kind of holding it in place anyway, so it's gonna work for me. Do not do as I do. We didn't have any clamps to hold the boards down, so I was cutting with one hand, holding the front of the board with my hand, holding the back of the board with my elbow. I'm just trying to do what I can with what I have. At least I got to wear those sweet DJ glasses. Are you sure this blade is for wood? We did change the blade and it worked way better.
I switched it out, Anna.
Yay! Shiplap is in. I just cut a bunch of little scrap pieces and I'm gonna put shiplap up the side. I'll paint this or cover it with trim at some point. Trim, wallpaper. Some sort of countertop there, some sort of shelving unit up there. Should be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna remove this off of the back and I'm gonna get some outdoor paint and paint the back door. So when I fold it up, it'll just be like a white wall. And then I'll put a pretty circular mandala rug on here, so it's like decorative on the inside. I was walking through Lowe's, I found an indoor-outdoor rug and it just looked like it would fit. So I bought it, brought it home, and it was perfect. It looks really cute when it's up, and it also gives me a really cute patio when it's folded down. So I'm a person that's very affected by my space. When I'm in a beautiful space, I feel at ease. I feel calm. I feel creative. I need that to be closed because it's giving me OCD. See? That's so much better. Isn't this like a, this is like a, oh God, I have anxiety. I'm just so calm and serene. Spa vibes. Yeah, I'm very affected by my surroundings. Maybe it's because I'm a very tactile person. I don't know what it is, but it changes the feels. Like when I get home to a clean house and I can light my candle, I just eat some good food. I don't know. It's just, I'm so happy with this build. I'm so happy with it. So yeah, just gonna remove this. Okie dokie. Next up is painting all the trim. I went and I got some wallpaper for here. Gonna paint the trim around the door. I think I'm gonna throw some paint on this shiplap too. It's a little nasty. And then I'm gonna repaint the piano. Needs a little touch up, I'd say. So that's happening. It's all happening right here, folks. Oh, this is so satisfying. This needed a paint freaking ant. Die. Anyways, I think this will just need like a one coater. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice and shiny. I got matte paint. It gets more dirty, so I don't know if that was the best idea, but I think it looks prettier. And then I'm just gonna paint all the trim. I ended up getting just 1 gallon of paint and I used it everywhere. I used it on here. I used it up there. I used it over here. I used it on this. I even used it on the wallpaper in the kitchen. I was gonna be fancy and get outdoor paint for the back door, get a different finish for the kitchen wallpaper, but I just wanted to make this build as easy on myself as humanly possible. Everything is painted, so we've got like matte white everywhere. It's gonna get dirty, but I'm also putting a white rug in here. This is a no shoes household. I have my bed frame out there. I painted the end of it, and then I'm just gonna pull it up in here, and then I'm actually gonna paint this white and then put like a circular rug in it so it's like decorative when it's pulled up, but it also is functional. I think I told you. Forget what I told you already, but just wanted to give you an update. I'm gonna try and do wallpaper tonight and the ceiling. So I'm gonna paint wallpaper, ceiling, paint that again, then go to bed. Fingers crossed. I got this heavy duty Velcro. I use it for everything. This actually held up a circular mirror that I had last year, and it's holding it up again, and I love it. Love this vibe. It's also holding up these ceiling panels, and this mirror on the door, I also put it behind here before I drilled holes in, so it's got a little extra security. I put it on the back of this so it doesn't bounce around and hit the wall. It just sticks straight to the wall. Plastic heavy duty Velcro. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I'm gonna put it on these beams on the ceiling because I don't feel like drilling anything. Self-tapping screws are the bane of my existence. I got this idea because I was looking online for ceiling panels and they had foam ceiling panels that had designs on them. And then I saw this wallpaper. It's got some cute designs. We're gonna try it. Velcro on the ceilings, long strips of wallpaper all the way down. This will work, right? No, it's actually gonna look very much like shit and not work out at all. Good job for trying. I put that up last night and it looks very flimsy, floppity, not cute. This looks so much better. If you saw yesterday's video, you know these are plastic tiles. They work and look so much better. And I didn't want to waste the materials, so I'm gonna use that as the wallpaper backdrop here. This is the type where you put sponge and water and then make it damp on the back and then just press it on and it dries. Hopefully. I don't know how it's gonna dry in the Florida humidity, but we're gonna give it a go. And I got some stuff to extra lock my doors. I'm gonna put this on the back door and then wrap chain around it and hook it at night. So if someone does cut my locks outside and try and get in through the back, I'll have an extra security measure. Have some bear spray, pepper spray, room spray, hairspray, other sort of non-lethal weapons, that type of thing. I also got this cute mirror, put it on the door. It'll just make the space look a little bigger. I have a mirror for up there too, and then a mirror to hang above the bed. I love my mirrors. They help the space feel open. It reflects the light a bunch. And I just have the little skylight. This is cracked open and that is cracked open, just barely. And it gives me really good airflow and it's really pretty and bright in here. So if you love natural light and or you really love looking at yourself, get a bunch of mirrors in your van. Mission wallpaper. That's my mission today. I'm gonna take all the furniture out, sweep, and then put the rug in, and I'll be ready to start organizing. The rest of my stuff for up front is in the mail. It's coming. And I ordered this ottoman thing. I think my refrigerator will fit in. All right, so here's the ottoman situation. This thing is great. It's got a lot of storage in it. Prop it up like so. Right now I have clothes in it, but I was gonna put my fridge in it. It's a little too shallow to put the fridge in it, but I figured if I cut out a big rectangle in the bottom, the fridge would have an extra couple inches and I think it would fit. That might be what I do eventually. But the reason I didn't do that is my fridge needs to be constantly plugged into a Jackery, and my Jackery charges while I'm driving. So I don't know how I'll simultaneously keep the fridge plugged in while I'm driving to charge the Jackery if the fridge is in here. Does that make sense? So the fridge needs to be in the Suburban with the Jackery so it can charge, which I don't love, but it frees up a lot more space in here, so it's fine. We'll see how it goes. I still haven't figured out where I'm going to pee yet. So if I were to get a toilet, the toilet that I want, the Nature's Head toilet, I'm not toileting any other way than Nature's Head. I would have to wait a while for shipping again. And I do not want to stay in Swamp Ass, Florida any longer. So I'm not waiting here for a fridge. I know that. Plus I know a lot of van lifers who have refrigerators who end up peeing outside anyways, or peeing in the restrooms when you go fill up for gas. Like, the majority of the time, even if you have a toilet, you're doing the same things that you would do if you didn't have a toilet. So I'm like, it would be nice to have a toilet. Maybe I'll put a toilet in the Suburban. Could I install a little poo-poo shed in the back of the Suburban? That might be fun. I don't know. I know I can handle the peeing in the cup situation, and I am a very regular pooper. So I know when I need to be near a Starbucks or near a gas station. I feel like our relationship just went to a new level. By the way, I said this on Instagram, but Matthew and Andrew were joking around about making a van life Barbie, and it needs to come with a bunch of macrame, crystals, apocalypse socks, and a venti Starbucks cup. Or two. I feel like that's a genius idea. I feel like it needs to happen. Okay, note to self, never ever ever do wallpaper again, especially in the Florida humidity. It's a little wrinkly, but you know what? It's whatevs. Even like these things are rusting. Get me out of Florida, stat. Right now I'm just taking everything out so I can put in the carpet and the flooring, and it's pretty much ready to organize. Everything comes out. Clean, clean, clean. Put in the carpet, which is a rug that I'm going to cut, and then put everything back in. Hallelujah. One thing I did not regret about my van build was putting carpet in. Even though it's white and it got very dirty, it feels so homey and cozy. It dampens any echo there is in here, and it also acts as insulation. It keeps my feet nice and warm, even when it's cold outside. I'm fucking exhausted. It's only been a couple days, but moving all the stuff in the humidity is not a fan. Not a fan. I'm just like smoothing it out with my dirty feet. It's a good time. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to cut a couple inches off of that end and then line this up with the bottom. And it's okay if I'm not completely accurate on this side because it's gonna be covered by my bed and the armoire. So sometimes I end up not doing things because I don't want to do them perfectly. This is one of those things where it's like, I'm just doing my best with the resources and the help that I have. And I already made all the cut a rug jokes in my van build, so you're gonna have to go check that out. Dad jokes in my van build. This is just like, I'm super stressed. I want to get this shit done. So, all right, so I'm gonna cut this and then put everything back in. Sweet baby swamp ass Jesus. Get me out of Florida, please. I do not like it here. I don't want to waste this extra carpet, so I'm actually going to put it on the wall behind the piano. This will help just have a little insulation. It'll keep my instruments a little less cold. At least that's what I'm telling myself. It'll be like a little instrument blanket. I'm gonna have to cut more of this, which sucks. My fingers hurt. My gosh, look how much more room I have to get through. I think I had about a 6-inch space to walk through when I was in the van. The sides of the van were curved up, so that pushes everything in if it's not custom built. So it was a nice building in a square frame, and I have tons of space to just walk through to the back. It's really nice. I used to have to like turn sideways and shuffle, but now look at this. Look at this. I can walk a fucking runway in here. I can tooch my boot all day long in here if I want to. Tyra told me I could, so I'm going to. Oh my gravy. The only thing is, when I am seated, this used to be where I sit to play the piano. I might need to get an actual bench. This is the bench I got. I'm very happy with this purchase. I can sit on it and play the piano. I can pull it out and put this tray on it, and it holds my coffee and my journals and gives me just like a flat surface. There's storage underneath, and also if I have a gentleman friend in the bed with me, I could pull this all the way out. That's the same height as this, so I could pull this all the way out, shove these little pillows in the corner, so it makes this bed, I don't know, about 1.5 feet longer than it was before. Yay for sleeping with boys. I love things with multi-purposes. Holds my hot beverage in the morning, thank you very much. Holds a sexy man on the edge of the bed, great, I love that. I love that. And it holds my butt when I play piano. I've got my flooring in. This kind of separates the kitchen from the living room. I like it. There's gonna be, I don't know, they call it like a coffee bar. I feel like it'll fit there well. Maybe I'll replace the top and put a custom one in eventually, but just for now, gonna just L-bracket it to the wall. It's got a matching shelf and shelf. And then This will go here. I will show you what I'm doing here and here later. It's gonna be fun. What ended up going in here was the ottoman. I love how it keeps this space open. If the armoire was right here, it would feel like very closed in. And this is originally where my toilet was gonna go, but I needed extra clothing storage. I might switch this later, but this is really, really lightweight. Way less weight than buying another armoire. So that's why I went with the clothing rack. Plus whatever clothes I wear the most often, I'm gonna put them up here seasonally, and then I can just grab and go, because this is my armoire right now. And you know, if I know there's a shirt in that box at the very bottom, I'm not that motivated to move all these boxes to get to it. So that is it for today's van build video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'm doing Monday through Friday vlogs, music on the weekends, and daily songs on TikTok. So check that out if you're interested. You made it this far in the video. I want one of you to choose the word. So first person to comment a random word, everybody else follows suit. And whoever comments the word, I will write you back, because I appreciate you watching the full video. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. Thanks for joining me in my journey. I'm excited for the van build to be done so we can hit the road, start traveling and exploring. I'm taking you guys along with me.